Hello artists! Today we are going to be adding the fringe to our miniature piñatas. So before you start adding the fringe, you need to make sure that all the way around your piñata, it is closed and taped in. Now we are going to be using party streamers to decorate our piñatas. So you're going to take a little bit, probably about the size of your forearm. That's from your wrist to your elbow. So I'm going to hold it in my hand, measure it to my forearm, and that's where I will cut. You're going to take your piece of streamer and we are going to fold it in half long ways. So taking the length of it and making it a little shorter halfwise. And then we're going to do that one more time, taking the length of it and folding it again. And now I'm going to fold it in half the other way, taking the top and folding it to the bottom. Now you're going to be making the little pieces of fringe. So you're going to take just the tip of your scissors and you're going to cut a little bit in, but we don't want to cut all the way through, because if we cut all the way through, we're just chopping off that piece. So we're just taking the tip and cutting a little bit and then moving down. Cut and move, cut and move, cut and move. Now, once that is all done, you're going to open it back up carefully. And you have your pieces of fringe. Now, we're going to just use this and rip it off as we need it. So I'm going to rip a little piece off. And I'm going to fold it back in half where that fold line already kind of is. And then I'm just going to be taping it around my piñata. So I'll start at the bottom. You have to start at the bottom. And we're going to work our way up. And the reason that you have to start at the bottom is that when we put our piece of tape down, we don't want to see it later. So we're going to put a piece of tape right here. And then later, we're going to take another piece of fringe. It'll probably be a different color. And you're going to tape this right over top of where the last piece of tape was, so that you're disguising or hiding that piece of tape. So I'm taking my tape. I'm going to cut a little bit off. I don't need too much. I don't want to waste tape. And I'm going to make sure that I'm touching the fringe and I'm touching my piñata. If I'm not touching both, it won't stick. And I'm just going to wrap this around and I'll tape the ends too. Now this is where I ran into a little bit of a problem. I wanted it to go all the way around his foot, but it didn't. So I'm going to tape these two pieces down. And now I'm going to take a little bit and just make sure I cover the part that I need. I don't need to wrap all the way back around the front. All right, and now I'm going to do the same thing to his other foot. All right, and now that I have finished with one layer, I can save these pieces for later because I might do pink again as another layer. But now I'm going to switch colors.